What is going on, Utensils? We are back with some more Minecrafted. Just got home, watched some Mission Impossible, the new one. It was actually pretty good, and I was kind of like, you know, sometimes these movies don't do well, but it was actually really good. And I really think you guys should go check it out if you have not had a chance to already. I have a lot of wood here. I need to go out and see where I left off last time. It's been a while since I've actually had a chance to look at this and see where we're at, or where we left off. So that's what I'm going to do now. I believe we got down to this area at least. Yes, we did. I did not complete the fencing, but I did a lot of this. I know what you're thinking. And yes, this is going to be a very big build. This will be my... let's go ahead and turn up the volume a little bit. Oh yeah, it's definitely not loud enough anyway. There we go. That's much better. So I had to turn up the volume just a bit. I could barely hear it. I didn't want to mess with it via audio settings on my PC, so I figured I'd just turn it up in game. I believe it was turned down anyway because it was raining when I was streaming. But how about that house? Looks pretty good from this angle. I like that. I think it looks good. It's going to look really good on this hilltop with the pathway kind of separating it from the rest of the world. And I'm probably going to end up doing a side door over here as well to the quote-unquote backyard. In fact, I'll probably put it right... I don't know where I put it. Do I want to put it over here? Where do I want to put it? Which side do I want to put it on? Well, this is also with... Yeah, we'll put it here. I guess it depends on what's out this way. It might go better in the other spot. We'll see. Oh yeah, that's gonna work just fine. It's well, that's not in the middle. I think in the middle would look a little better. So we'll put it here. So I'm very particular. Some of you guys have complained about that before. Like, God, you're so OCD with this. There we go. That looks a little better. Oh yeah, it's much better. Sorry, I'm such a perfectionist when it comes to these types of things. I knew I looked at this last time. I'm gonna leave this the way it is. I think it looks completely fine, just like this. Yeah, I really do. I think it's gonna look just dandy, just fantastic. We're gonna leave it alone, and I'm gonna go and create a door. Not have to worry about that later. And I think I'll do the same thing here. Have them pretty much matching on either side. A lot of you guys are like, change it to what's inside, but I kind of like the cobblestone kind of doorway. It looks kind of interesting. My table clicks, by the way, as you can tell. All right, so let's go ahead and continue with this. I have not very many sticks. I'm going to need some more, especially for the amount of fencing I'm going to be doing. Let's go ahead and just get as many as we can while we're here. Sticks, and more sticks. Bam. I'm gonna want a whole stack of these if I can. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough though. No, I'm gonna be just short of a full stack of these, but that's fine. I don't need a full stack. I just need enough to get me down to at least the farm so I can manage that appropriately. But this is gonna be really nice looking across this landscape, having this giant walkway to go across. A few of you guys have commented and said, I don't know, I feel like this is getting boring. Nobody wants to see you build yet. I figure it's just a let's play, and you guys, if you watch let's plays, if you watch anybody play any video game, it's considered the same thing. It's boring because it's building, and people don't like watch building, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to try and make the videos a little bit longer, even though I really don't want to. I think making a shorter video is appropriate, considering YouTube is just not really that cool with anybody lately. And I see people post, you know, 5-minute long commentaries, and you guys don't complain about that, but that's fine. You know, that's fine. If you guys are gonna complain about the length of the videos, I'll keep it up to about, you know, above 10 minutes at least. You know, because too many. 3 people complaining about it is too many. I know you guys are just being stiflers and you're kind of being punk-ass little brats, but that's fine. It's fine. I'd rather please all of you instead of not please 3 of you and just tell the rest to, you know, the rest of the people were pretty much cool with it, but like I said, I'd rather please the people who aren't cool with it instead of worrying about it too much. So yeah, this is what's gonna be our farm. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of some of the wheat that's built up here. It looks like we have a few splashes of it. It's gonna give me a few extra pieces too. I have trouble sometimes with these pieces not coming out. You know, it's supposed to give you at least one. Sometimes it gives you 2. But I've had a lot of trouble on my server and stuff with it not giving me that much for some reason. But I'm going to be very careful. I'm going to break these one at a time. Normally I only notice that problem if I break more than one. Like if I click and there's one behind it, it'll break both of them. And I guess it's some kind of registry problem with the seeds. But that's going to fill up my farm for sure. That's good. And another thing is I can go on either side. So I might separate with water just to make it look cool. I know that I don't need that per se. That it's just actually going to take up space. But I kind of like it that way. I think it's going to look better ultimately. And I'm not really worried about space right now as I am looks. I'm worried about looks more than I am that. So. The only thing I don't like about the Faithful texture pack is that the water, when it's standing still, doesn't have any kind of glistening effect to it. But that's not a big deal. It's not really that big of a problem to me. But it's just one of the things that I've noticed. If any of you guys know of any texture packs that do that, please keep it to yourself. I know that there are texture packs out there that'll work much better in this situation, but I really like the Faithful texture pack. I really want to make this a Let's Play in order to focus on the Let's Play aspect and not really focus on the mod aspect and stuff like that. I'd rather keep it as basic as it can be. I know some of you guys have problems with that, but most of you are understanding. Most of you guys are like, oh yeah, that's fine. We like being here. We like seeing your chill, relaxed Minecraft stuff, and that's what this is. Minecraft is not some kind of big epic adventure with I Am Spoon playing Minecraft. It's more like just me hanging out and playing Minecraft. Really calm, collective, putting some soundtrack from, or putting some music from BananaPieLord in there on occasion, and trying to put some Minecraft music and maybe even some new music, which I might put in here this episode. I might not. I guess you guys will have to wait and see. But I recently got in contact with my friend Jordy, and he's a really cool guy, and he's starting to make music too, like a little electronic, really just comfortable, relaxing music. And it reminded me of BananaPieLord a lot, and so I'm going to be using his music in my streams. I already have, and hopefully in my commentaries to come. So yeah, that's that. Cooked pork chop. Got some more wheat. Eventually I will use this wheat, but for now it's not a big deal to hold on to it. I will be using it eventually though to attract animals over here. But as you can see, I just started off and I'm not doing bad at all. Normally when you start off, your main concern is having enough food to last you through the building process, and I'm actually not doing too bad on food at all right now. I have plenty of wool for any kind of flooring I decide to do in the future, for any kind of major builds. My main concern right now is just having a cool look to it. I have a house that is sufficient, way more than sufficient, I'd say. And I have this random block here that doesn't need to be here. Another thing I'm going to need to do that I have not managed to do yet would be light this place up. I'm not sure how I want to do that. Yeah, I think the fencing goes appropriately here, but I think I may extend it to right here just because I want to start it when there's nothing on the side to protect you from falling off. That's the reason for it being there. But one major problem is that this looks kind of weird, and all of a sudden this kind of... I didn't really think about that when designing it first. But obviously now I'm kind of like, yeah, probably could have kept it there. But we'll keep it this. Okay, yawn. Sorry, it's like 12:16 a.m. I'm recording this. My sleep schedule is really messed up, but nevertheless my body is feeling the fatigue, if you will, from being up later. Anytime it's dark, my body's like, why aren't you sleeping, man? I'm just like, body, shut up. I'm having fun being awake playing video games. But I like this look a lot. I like this big open space here. I think I'm going to put a sofa in here somewhere, or maybe a double sofa, one this side, one this side, just so people can come in and chat. Obviously, I'm more on the interior design aspect. I know it's completely pointless considering, obviously, this is not a server, this is a world. But I think it's going to look much better that way. How many is that going to make? 4? Let's go into 6. So, well, not 6, 8. It's going to actually make me 9. I forgot I already have one. And I think I'll probably just do it 3 long. Maybe even a coffee table in the middle or something. I don't fucking know. Oh, that's not the right way. might have to back this up a little bit more. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's not make it unnecessarily crowded in here. Let's put this up against the wall so people can gander out if they feel like. That'll be a bench, and you can hang out in here, lay down, relax. I'm not sure what I'm going to make this room into. Ooh, it's getting dark now. You guys can see that the texture pack makes the sun look quite nice, but it's not really too much more than what you'd normally see with the default texture pack. Normally on my sleeping, I get a drink break, so